He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to rant on. Okay. Rant on. What does rant on mean? Explain it with IPA. What? Rant on. How to post it? To rant on means to keep speakingly, passionately, or complaining about a topic without stopping. Rant on. Okay. This is too strange. I had him pegged as relatively normal, but it's clear that I was wrong. Pegged. I had him pegged as relatively normal. What is pegged in this sentence? Explain it with IPA. Pegged means to have firmly believed or identified someone as fitting a particular category or characteristic. Firmly believe. Huh. So he ain't normal. Yes. Pegged. I started to use ChatGPT instead of the dictionary. The only bad thing is this has no audio itself. So if you check the audio, you jumping onto the dictionary page.
Peg.
But it's really useful if you want to know exact meaning of the word, because there is no meaning. But in this sentence, I had him pegged is a verb, or I don't know, this is past tense or past participle. I don't know grammar, but there is to fasten something in place with peg. This is not what it's mean in this sentence, so it's really sometimes it's hard to find out the exact meaning of the word, so I just started to use a ChatGPT. Something on your mind, dude? Just thinking about what it's like to be the last sane man in an insane world. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset. What does frowns mean in this sentence? To make facial expression by bringing the eyebrows together and wrinkling the forehead, usually to show displeasure, confusion, or worry. Okay. Frown with the diphthong.
Frown.
Okay. Good. You mean that's you? That can't be. That can't be because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. This is my dream. You can't just steal a man's dream. What does that mean? What the hell? There can be two last sane men. It would invalidate that whole last part. And that part is kind of important. Invalidated. It would invalidate. What does invalid mean in this sentence? Explain it with IPA. Invalidate. What is same man in insane world? Like, you are only human on the zombie infected world. Like, I mean, to make something not valid, to cancel or to render something ineffective or void. Is this illegal thing?
Valid.
Valid.
Valid. Based on truth. So it's not truth. Okay. And this it's not. Wait a moment. Invalidate. Date.
Validate.
Validate. Invalid. Not invalidate. Date.
Invalidate.
Invalidate. Invalidate. It would invalidate the whole last part. There can only be one, like in that foreign movie where there could only be one, and in the end there is only one dude left, because that was the point. I have never seen anyone talk so hatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing before. Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my graphs. What is graphs? I also have a list of the other dark and complex conspiracies that this school holds as tangled as. What is as tangled as meaning? Make comparison, meaning something is very twisted, complicated or confused, just like how whatever it's being compared to. Tangle, twisted together. Okay. Quick finish my analogy for me. Be a pal. I'm going to go to bed now. Yeah. I'm extremely late. What? Is that late? That doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. That doesn't sound like an analogy. What is analogy? Way of explaining or comparing one thing to another, usually to show how they are similar in some way, especially to help understand something unfamiliar by relating it to something familiar. Analysis? Great. Analogy. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. Later, dude. He claps me on the back and then vanishes into his room so quickly and quietly. It's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right through it like a ghost. I don't know if I can fully digest what just happened, so I give up and just go to my room, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into bed. It takes me some time to relax, which is a stress. Relax the second. Relax, okay. Time to relax and get up so I can get started on homework. It's because the sheets are cool and comforting against my cheeks, and it feels good just lying there with my eye closed. This school is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is stranger than the last. Bizarre. Very strange and unusual. Sure, surreal. Strange, not seeming like real, like a dream. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony. One would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit for anywhere else would be easy. Irony, which is stress. Irony. First,
irony.
A situation in which something which was intended to have a particular result has the opposite or very different result. One would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit for... One would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit anywhere else. One would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit for anywhere else would be easy. What does that mean? Is a bit ironic and thought-provoking. Let me break it down. One would think people might assume, or it seems logical to believe. People designed for people who don't fit. Okay. It seems logical to assume the fitting in there would be easy because the place is specifically made for... Oh, okay. I don't know, this is my language issue or just my low IQ. One would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit for anywhere else would be easy. Maybe it's not actually easy to fit in, which is a bit surprising or ironic, okay. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Although I say that it doesn't help take the edge off. And the words are left echoing off my empty walls. Echo. Echoing. I guess it's not as bad as I expected through. This place really is more a school and less a hospital, pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. And if nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. Scenery. The general appearance of the natural environment. I open one eye, seeing the school books and bottles of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. Okay. Oh, this next morning? I feel very tired this morning. I feel very tired. Probably because yesterday itself was a very tiring day. On top of that, I woke up far earlier than necessary. Or maybe just running with Emi-chan again. After saying hi to Shizune and Misha, I start doing the work as instructed from the board. It already looks like today is going to be heavy. I don't have a problem with that now, though Shizune and Misha might jump on me trying to get an answer about whether or not I've decided to join the student council, even if it's just one day. I wouldn't put it past them to try, and I don't have an answer for them if they do, so this situation is convenient for me. About 10 minutes into class, Hanako walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. The teacher doesn't even comment on her lateness. 10 minutes. Actually, that's really... I don't know. When I was in school, I rather late like an hour, rather than late for 10 minutes, because it's a little bit awkward 10 or 30 minutes too late because they are in middle of the like meeting before starting class. So just hopped in between the class and class. He does, however, stop us to say that we're going to break into groups again. Groups? What? What group? He does, however, stop us to say that... Oh, okay. This already... It's... this is before the class. I turn my head and see that Shizune and Misha are looking at me. Shizune gives me a smile that is equal parts cute and menacing. This is smile that says, we have you now. There is no escape-o. Escapee. Escape. Menacing. Menacing.
Menacing.
Menacing. Making you think that someone is going to do. Okay. Hee-chan, it looks like we are together again. Misha leans sideways while Shizune pushes... It's like pushes her... Push closer to mine. There really is no escape. Now, unless I were to jump through the window. The council gangs are incoming and try to convince me to join their what was that, student council. Jumping out the window isn't the best option, sadly. I just she can't speak. ... Does she? Because this is, I stopped playing this game for long times, and probably she can speak, or yeah, hand sign, speaks by hand sign. What's wrong, Hee-chan? Oh, Hee-chan, have you been thinking about what you said yesterday? You said that you would think about joining the student council, didn't you? Oh, it's okay, Hee-chan. We were talking about it after you left, and it would be rude to expect you to already have an answer for us this early, right? Ha ha ha. It's so happy you two are able to have laugh at my expense, and even more pleased to know that you both know how crazy the two of you can be. Now that that's over, Shizune snaps back into serious mode and smacks today's assignment with the back of her hand in an overly dramatic and important way. Now I actually look at the stuff, it's most just reading. In fact, there's only 2 problems. What? Just reading. In fact, there's... So, is she secretary and she's the top of the student council? I almost want to say something about how her rush to get started seems a bit much considering the small amount of work. In fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is and simply don't care. Yeah, it seems like the workload doesn't matter to her as much as the fact that there is work. The actual amount of unimportant she approaches everything with the same level of ambition. While I'm reading... Oh, am I reading something? I thought I was talking to the two of the chicks. I let my eyes wander. Wander is long vowel and wander around the room and catch Hanako trying to her hand at solving the problems. It looks like she's working alone. What is my problems and what is Hanako's problem? I missed something. Maybe I said I have something problem with reading. Little... Okay. I can't remember seeing her working with other people before. Oh, is she cooperating? Thinking back to how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, that girl over there. Fuhi-chan. Her, Hanako over there. Does she always work alone? I think so, Hee-chan. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone? I was just thinking that maybe she could work with us or something. What are we doing right now? Is this middle of the class? No, I don't think that would be a good idea, Hee-chan. Why not? She-chan wouldn't get along with her. Oh, why? Misha shuffles around the question, letting out a laugh that sounds very strange. It's nervous, but still has that lifting up and down quality percent in everything she says. Just because, Hee-chan. Oh, okay, I don't go forward. By now, Shizune has noticed our conversation, and it makes me realize again how Misha has been singing everything she has been saying this whole time. So I just remembered these girls, two of them, are not very friendly. Why are you angry? What, Shi-chan, that friend of my enemy is my enemy. That sounds so harsh. I'm not going to say that. You said it anyway. I know, Hee-chan, it's fine if you overhear. I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair. Since without her, I wouldn't be able to understand the things Shizune is saying, and vice versa. What's that? Vice. So I should be draw information from her own mouth. It's fair. What's this?
Vice versa.
Vice versa. Used to say that what you have just said is also true in the opposite side order. He doesn't trust her and vice versa. Oh, okay. The Inca versus... She doesn't look Yoka, but something, is that also why she sings all the time, so there's never conversation, shizune? Why she sings all that time, so there's never conversation Shizune will be left out of. So wait, I forgot. She can't speak, but she can hear. No. Anyway, we should start on the problems now, Heejin. Okay, so I end up this video right here. So next episode we'll find out which side of better on. I go to join the side of student council of the that tea party side. Okay, so see you guys in the next video. Bye, me. That was Teacher. See ya.